Seattle Connected, the show that connects you with entrepreneurs, business people, movers and shakers in our community. We're letting you get to know them before they become household names, which we know they soon will be. Today's guest is a queen, literally a beautiful black queen. She is Miss Washington, I guess you could say, of some sorts. She went from walking in her mom's heels to walking in her own heels, her shoes that are hard to fill. This lady went from the catwalk to the boardroom, and now she does some work behind the cameras to make sure all the other contestants and people look good and their fashion is correct. And she'll let us know about Ebony Fashion Week. Please give it up for Miss Devon Williams.
Thank you so much.
How was the intro?
Oh, that was fun.
All right.
That was good times.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that again if you
want. That's number one. We can do like 5, right?
That was good. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here with your busy schedule. But you know what, Devon, that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Well, you can't complain about being full when the plan was to eat, like a full plate when the plan was to eat, you know?
Okay.
So we can just kind of adjust. And I do appreciate your flexibility.
Of course. That's what, hey, listen.
Yeah.
We're connected.
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
Let's see.
You know, we got to look out for each other, man. You know? So, Miss Devon, should we just jump right in?
You know, I'm ready to take these heels off and just kind of get real comfortable. And,
man, I wish we could see it. Those are nice.
Jessica
they look real, man. Okay. Shout out, you know. Those are nice.
Thank you.
Are they comfortable?
Not when I'm walking.
Okay.
Just when I'm sitting down.
Okay.
These are show shoes only.
Show shoes. She's like, I'm keeping it real.
100. Okay.
Huh. Okay. Miss Devon. So, we're going to rewind.
Run it back.
Yes. When you were growing up, were you that kid who was always getting into your mom's things? Or were you more of a, climb the trees, skin your knee type kid? Just take us back.
Oh, throwing it back.
Oh, boy.
I feel like you know me because not only was I the little girl who was wearing my mom's poofy dresses and her heels and pretending I was interviewing with Oprah. That was literally some of my first memories.
Yeah.
But I was also a little girl that kept getting in trouble because I would always lose at least one shoe at the park. So, I was in the park running around and I was, Mommy, look, I'm pretty. Didn't want to sit down and have my hair done. But I loved having it done to move around. Yeah. That was me.
That was you,
that
huh?
was me.
It was just in you. It was just in you.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, are you from Washington? I ask everybody. Are you from Washington? We have a lot of transplants. You are?
Born and raised.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You said it with pride.
I know that we're rare nowadays, and I call Washington a little America because there's so many different cultures here, and I really like how diverse. It's a nice melting pot. But it's really nice to just run into those who are from, from the 206, born and raised, and it's a lot of changes happening,
This is true.
In our neighborhoods and especially in the South End, the Central, that's where I'm from.
Me too.
And so you see that a lot, but it's also nice to see just how we as a people evolve, and how we adjust to the changes. So
sometimes change can be good.
Sometimes.
It can be scary, but sometimes you have to embrace the scary and kind of get comfortable with it. Because I think if you spend too much time being scared of life, you're going to miss out on a lot of things.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just saying it, but
no, I feel you. If I didn't grow up thinking about pageantry, as something that I would do, of course, I love the poofy dresses and all that jazz. But there was a bit of fear even thinking about going to that. So I feel you. If I had said no, I probably would have kicked myself. What if? So taking that leap. Yeah.
How old were you when you participated in your first pageant?
I was 27. Yeah, I was 27.
I thought you told me you were 26.
Well, you know what? I think that was the year that I tried out to go for Washington. I was 26 and then I got it at 27.
Right,
now I'm confused. Well, you know what's really funny? My sister is a year and a day older than me, and she'll be 36 this year, and I'll be 35.
Really?
I skipped a year, so I was telling people I was 34 I was a year behind. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Shout out to your sister.
Let me get my life together really quick.
Okay. That's what's up. Is your sister in Washington?
She is. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah.
Yeah. I keep telling her to do a pageant with me. She's not.
No.
That's not her jam.
That's not her. Okay.
One day.
To each their own, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I was about 26, 27.
Okay.
And it was a Seahawks event. I just kind of went and tried out for a Seahawks event and happened to be working with the director for one of the pageants here. And she said, hey, give it a whirl, try out. And I said, okay. And I guess I was what they were looking for. So, yeah, take that chance.
Yeah. How did that go?
The first year I was self-trained. So I just hopped right in head first. I'm one of 7. So my little brother's autistic. And so my very first event was an autistic awareness event. It was really important for me to launch my pageant career with something that was near and dear to my heart. And so it was a lot of fun going into it. I met a lot of great people, did a lot of great things. Went to Washington, D.C. to compete the first year. Okay. My first title was Miss Black Washington for the Miss Black USA pageant.
Say it again.
Miss Black Washington USA 2015. Yes, you have to put the black in there.
Come on.
Yes, you have to put the black in there.
Don't hide it. Come on now. Embrace it.
Exactly. It's important to showcase the spaces that we've made exclusive for ourselves. Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful to see us in all of our glory there in Washington, D.C., Chocolate City. So it was awesome. And then I went back the second year to do it again. So I had my second title, Miss Black Washington USA 2016. Totally different reign the second year. I was a bit more prepared, but I noticed that the journey got a little deeper at the same time.
Really? Do tell.
Pageantry isn't just, vain, superficial. It's not just pretty faces and big, beautiful hair. If you're not doing the inner work, that's going to show on stage.
Yes.
And so, speaking of that fear, going into pageantry, initially I was courageous, I was brave, but at the same time I had a bit of a hidden fear because I didn't really know how to express my journey as a foster child to people. Usually pageant girls are, they have the mom and dad and blah, that just wasn't my journey. So that I had to get over that too.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know there's a lot of preparation that goes into that, and that leads to what I was going to ask you next. Do you have like a whole team of people that support you, or are you like doing it all on your own, or how does that work? Do you like go online and Google pageant team, participate? Like, what do you do, or do you just try to talk to those close in your circle and say, hey, I'm really into this. This is important. I need you to have my back. This isn't an overnight thing. I'm going to need you. There's going to be times when I'm going to, miss you off, but I need your help.
My
She's like,
squad,
nah, do it all.
No, I'm a superwoman. No.
Yeah.
The first year or so, it was myself, and I had a mentor then that really helped, just pour into the journey. Had my team there. The Miss Black Washington team when I was there was incredible. Made sure I had everything that I needed, and my community banded together. And I'm not just talking about folks who are from my community, from the central, from the South End. I mean, I had dresses sponsored by Kiki Corona, which is it's a shop that was in West Seattle. It was in South Central Mall. It's moved around. Kiki Corona is fabulous. You guys go shop at Kiki Corona.
Kiki Corona.
Yes, sponsored a lot of my dresses. And then, just financial support. Church families came through to give financial assistance, and I had he's a dear friend. He moved some years ago. DJ Tabor. He used to throw a lot of the parties in Tacoma. Way that you remember DJ Tabor. Yeah. He was my very first. He sponsored the very first plane ticket for me to go to Washington D.C. And he also helped to keep a bit of a financial flow going for me to put money toward my pageant. So people really came together, and as I continued to go forward, more people showed up. If people see you working and they believe in what you're doing, they'll come through, so
that's true.
Even now, people just out of nowhere sometimes. I had a gentleman once, his name was David Fisher. I was telling him about, the pageant. Actually, he passed some years ago, God rest his soul. I was telling him about the pageant, and he sat there and he wrote a $500 check. Here you go. Go be great. Really? I believe in what you're doing. And so when people believe in what you're doing, they'll show you. So I do. I have incredible family. I have incredible friends, and I have an incredible team. Yeah.
And it kind of makes you want to work harder, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's like, I don't want to let these people down.
Oh, my gosh, that's so real.
Pressure.
It's like no pressure at all. No, absolute pressure.
Pressure. That's what's up. So how many pageants have you been in?
So I have done 4. I did Miss Black USA 2 times.
Okay.
I did Miss Black America Washington, which, Miss Black America was the first mainstream black pageant platform for black women.
Was it?
It was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And fun fact, Michael Jackson's very first televised performance with the Jackson 5 was
I think I saw that.
Miss Black America
That's
stage.
what it, yes.
Yeah, 1968.
The froze out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they didn't change the rule that black women could participate in Miss America until 2 years after Miss Black America was founded. Wow. They didn't change. So J. Morris Anderson, his daughters, he asked them, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be Miss America. It was a written rule that you had to be of the white race to participate. And even with those rules in place, if you appeared to be so, there was participation involved. But for us, it was not a possibility. So it was important for me to be a part of that legacy of 50th anniversary for Miss Black America.
Yeah.
And then my latest title, which is Miss Washington Globe 2022.
Yeah.
And I'll be going for another title next year.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to wait for confirmation on that.
Yeah.
And I'll keep you in the loop.
But you, all right, keep us in the loop.
I will tell you first.
Let us know first.
Absolutely.
From Seattle Connected.
Yeah.
Yep. New episodes every Friday, 6 p.m. So,
No.
yeah, that's right, man. Now, Devon, being that you've not only been in the pageants and you've studied the game, like your history, just with that fun fact you gave us, are you comfortable with, or how do you feel about the diversity or lack thereof in pageants? Do you feel like we've come a long way, but we should be farther? Do you think everything's great? Do you, because I know it's like one of those things where, you're appreciative of what's out there and you respect and look up to those who paved the path for you. Mm-hmm. But, sometimes in certain fields in the world, you look and you're like, yeah, but we should be even farther. It's as far as just equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Because I know you're out there putting in the work just like anyone else, Yeah. And so just what is your mindset as far as diversity in that field?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
There's a pageant system for every demographic on the planet. There's literally a Miss Wheelchair USA.
Okay.
So, let's say, if you're looking to be included or seen as important, or if say, you're not fully aware of your value and you're looking to find that in another platform, then there would be a lack of diversity. But if you see value in the spaces that are created for you, then there's not really a lack of diversity at all. For instance, going for Miss Black America, Miss Black USA, I was very happy starting my pageant journey with, my particular demographic. I was very comfortable being around women who looked like me, sounded like me, and inspired me to move forward. And I love the space because it was exclusive for Black women and for the celebration of Black women, not necessarily excluding anyone else from being in the room,
Right.
But it was great for us to just celebrate that space. So if we're comparing our beauty or our grace or whatever to other demographics, then one would say, there's not enough this over there, but if you really take the time to be grateful for what's created for you, or if you open your own doors and build your own tables, there's not really a lack of any opportunity. It's 2023,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
We're connected.
Yes,
like
we are
said.
connected.
Yeah.
And that's why this show was created, for us to have our own voice, and for anybody. And the show kind of represents the underdog.
There you go. Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah,
Sounds
I do. I'm right there with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone can win. There's enough W's out there for everybody.
Yeah.
But those who believe in the climb, everyone wants to be, let's say, abundant by association. And what I really love, especially about this platform, is that you see the potential in those who are going for it anyway. There's heroes in our communities here now, not necessarily just those we see on TV or,
That's true.
So even this platform,
Make me cry.
Oh gosh. Do we have a tissue for the gentleman?
Tissue. No, that's important. Everybody can do their part, or at least, try. Unsung heroes. Speaking of heroes, what's up with this Ebony Fashion Week thing I keep hearing about?
Did you use the word hero and say Ebony? You are just amazing.
I'm trying.
You know what?
Trying to do my part.
I'm feeling the energy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So here's what I wanted to do with Ebony Fashion Week, David. So going into 2016, Miss Black USA 2016, actually going out of that title, I took a year off in 2017, and I looked around. I've been modeling since 2008 here in the fashion community, and actually that was a big part of me raising my own self-esteem. I wanted to like what I saw, and doing photo shoots and all that helped me, not even necessarily for other people to see me, just to do it on my own.
Yeah, for yourself.
And, I really, I think that it was me wanting to create an exclusive space, a mainstream Black fashion space here in the Pacific Northwest, without a space where we didn't have to water ourselves down, a place where we can truly celebrate the essence of Blackness, and we can bridge the gap between grassroots communities in the high fashion industry. Yeah. There's so much potential out there.
Yeah.
And so many youth who are interested in fashion. And so I said, you know what, let's go. So it was August 2017. And I created the page, and I, called NAM to check the space to see if I can use it that February, and we launched. It took about 4 months to build the event. I was falling asleep on my computer and doing things.
Yeah.
And, oh gosh, it was so great though, just watching it come into fruition and seeing the support. And so we launched in Seattle, February 2018. This was 9 days after the movie Black Panther came out. So we had a gentleman who was in the movie at the event. It was incredible. Yes, absolutely.
Shumba stars.
Yes, Shumba Patrick Matukwa, he came. He was the dialect coach as well as an actor in the movie Black Panther. And we had a couple of Wakanda warriors walk him in. Jamie Elmore, she runs she's an alopecia warrior. She's an alopecia survivor. So Bald Life magazine, that's her platform. Her and another friend of hers walked in all of their glorious bald fabulousness.
Yes.
We put them on a black designer's jewelry. And they walked in, it was fabulous. And it was just a spectacular launch. And each year, it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And it's so great now to partner with both national and international platforms. We forged a partnership with Estee Lauder in 2020.
Whoa, wait. One more time?
Yeah.
With who?
During the pandemic, I did not see it coming. And Estee Lauder reached out. They said, we'd love to, see how we can practice more diversity on their own. And they wanted to do more grassroots work. It was the verbiage specifically used. And I couldn't have thought of a better time to do so. 2020 was a hard year. It was a hard year. So I thought it was great for the Pacific Northwest. We did a online event. We had a couple of their artists come on and teach the ladies how to do certain looks. And we're continuing that this year. We're going to be giving out some Estee Lauder sponsorships to a few of our models. Yeah. And we're just going from there.
How is it working behind the scenes?
It's madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolute chaos.
Yeah. No, I mean, versus you showing up, doing your thing, which you prepared for months and months and months and, even years, but being behind the scenes, making sure everyone else is right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
She's like, got to put those hats on.
The hats. Yes.
Have a strong neck for that.
First thing, remember just to have fun. It's life, even though it's to be taken seriously. Like, it's fun to just play and see how you can really make things happen. So, one, just communicating with people, making sure that if I'm going to put myself in this position to give folks an opportunity, then I need to make sure I'm nurturing that relationship and make sure they have what they need. Just like when I walked in, you said, hey, do you need anything? Yeah. It's the same thing. If these designers are coming in from out of town or even up the street, if they're getting to the space safe, or all of that. So just really staying communicative and having fun. I have my 9-year-old. He loves the platform. He always asks me about the show.
Can you please, what's his name?
His name is Micah.
Micah?
Yes.
Micah?
Micah, Mycah.
Okay, Micah, I'm a fan of yours. So if you ever need anything from your family at Seattle Connected, hit me up. Even if your mom, she's acting a little, hey, she has a lot of stress going on. She loves you, but if she's stressed out, hit us up, man. We got your back, Micah.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I'm gonna play this part for him. Just
please do. Micah, that's my God.
That's for you, baby.
Yeah. Stay connected.
Oh, man. Yeah, and I'm one of 7. Like I said, all of my siblings came through last year. My little brother was the bartender. My sister and her 4 children were some of the volunteers that were there. Yes, it felt like a family event. A couple of the models brought their babies and were there with their babies all day.
That's beautiful.
It was a Black moment, and it was fabulous. Yeah. So, and I tell people all the time, like, if you go to certain parts of the country, they don't even know Black folks are here. Like, we're here in Washington, and there's a rich culture here. It really does need to be nurtured. And Ebony Fashion Week is a great way to nurture the Black culture here in Washington State. Yeah. Yeah.
So how does it feel to be like a mentor to other aspiring young models and people coming in the business? Do you feel like, man, I'm like the old one, even though you're not old? Or do you feel like, oh, this is kind of cool, I'm like the big sister, kind of giving them some game and mentoring them, and maybe they can avoid some pitfalls that, someone else who doesn't really care about them the way you do? Like, how is that? Did it take some time to adjust, people picking your brain and ask you all these questions, and you're like,
yeah. Oh man, these are some good questions.
Yeah,
we can do this all night.
Yes, we can. Come on, we got time.
It's humbling. It never stops being humbling when a young lady reaches out and wants that guidance, or even any ladies who are older than me. There are women. There's like I said, a pageant for every demographic. So you have ladies who are 40s, 50s, glamorous 60s, and going into pageantry for the first time. They're like, how do I do this? What is it that I can do to be better? How can I sharpen the tools I already have? Yeah. And that never stops being just so humbling. So that's fabulous. It's taken some time to balance, when you're not expecting certain things, you just kind of go with the flow. And there's been some hardships. There's definitely been some hardships, especially pertaining to Ebony Fashion Week. I created this with everything that I had. And when you create something magnificent, it will always, always attract those forces that don't believe in the movement. And so definitely pushing past that fear, that stress, and rising. So many blessings have manifested through Ebony Fashion Week. Not only has it helped me pour into my community and provide opportunity, but in a way it's helped heal my own family. Like seeing my siblings there last year was a major change from, when I first launched this project. So God is moving, and he's using the platform to do so. If it was easy, everyone would do it. I don't want it to be easy. I want it to be worth it. And so far, just one step at a time, one day at a time, it's going.
Yeah.
It's going, yeah.
And I think it's more rewarding that way, because it didn't just fall in your lap. Like you had to, scratch and claw and fight and dry your tears, and you had to get up when you were tired. You had to, keep on going. And when you see it come to fruition, like you were saying, it's like, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. Man. And also because you're not just doing it for you.
True.
So it's like you kind of take like a responsibility, like, I got you guys, let's do this. We're in this together, so.
That's why I don't wear makeup on the day of Ebony Fashion Week, because I'll be in the back crying like, oh my gosh, this is happening. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
No. There are no pictures of me with makeup on at Ebony Fashion Week. And it's like, this is the founder, this is the CEO. She's not wearing it. I'm in rain boots and or I'm in my Crocs in a dress trying to run up the stairs and get things done. I'm not I'm just trying to make sure that everyone in the room is comfortable and well fed, and everybody gets a plate.
That's important.
That the music is going, and that it's just a good event. Yeah.
You ever think about starting like your own clothing line?
Oh yes, I already have the name of it.
What?
I'm not going to say it on here yet.
No.
Yeah. I've drawn a few designs. Okay. Just today I was looking at a few materials. I've had a fashion line in my mind for about 3 years now.
Okay.
It's the designers who inspire me. It really, really is. We have so much talent here, specifically Black talent here. I don't know if you know Kamisha Jackson, Universal. She's been featured in Vogue. She's been in like Essence. She's incredible. She makes all of her pieces by hand. Her designs are so inspiring, very Afrocentric. Erykah Badu has worn her pieces.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we have a lot of hidden talent here
Yes,
in
we
the
do.
Pacific Northwest.
Come on.
And we need more platforms that put respect on their names.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
So
true.
that's why, that's why we're here. And,
Yeah.
I was speaking to her a while ago, and she was like, just do it. Just make a dress. So if I make a dress, it's, her inspiration, and also some of the models, I'm like, I would love to see them in a particular piece. And so I'm moving in that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you'll make it happen.
I love it because I wasn't going to say anything, and then here you go.
I'm just going off your vibe. You seem like someone who would really put not just your foot but your other foot in there as well, because I can see how excited you get. Talking about fashion, and not just fashion, but everything that goes into a piece, and making sure this fits this person's look, this fits this person's look. What would I coordinate with this? And you get excited because it's like, I guess preparing a meal.
And I do cook too.
Okay, you can cook.
I try to do a little something.
Okay, you do a little something.
I do.
That means you're pretty good, huh?
I try to keep up with in the kitchen.
So what is the dish that your siblings would say, oh yeah, Devon, you got to bring your...
They ask me to bring black eyed peas every single, like if it's Thanksgiving, my sister usually brings either the dressing or the mac and cheese. Devon, bring the black eyed peas or the greens. I mean, the black eyed peas or the greens. Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on.
Let's get this man a plate.
Like, what'd she say?
If you guys had seen this
mac and cheese, greens. Oh, man.
Yeah. My mom has done some amazing things in the kitchen. She's an inspiring lady. Yeah.
She in Washington?
He said, where
Just
the plate's
asking.
at? Yeah, she's in Washington.
Yeah, shout out to your mom.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
What about dessert?
Oh, look, my mother put a cheesecake inside of a pound cake once. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, you heard that right. Yeah.
How was it?
Well, it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
gone,
So I guess it wasn't too bad, right? It
I don't
was
think I got
gone.
a slice of it. Did I get a slice? I don't think I got a slice of that.
She probably didn't either.
I don't think she did.
She's like, I hope it was good. I didn't get any.
You can't have 7 kids and expect to, anyone to leave dessert for you unless you hide it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. What did you learn growing up in a household with so many siblings?
Oh, what didn't I learn? I learned, one, to be independent and to think on my own. I love how different we all are. I learned to hide my clothes from my big sister because she will wear them.
Yes.
Okay. And even now. Oh, yeah. No.
Okay. It didn't stop.
Of course, I learned to cook. I'm going into my 35th year. I just learned to not cook in bulk because I've been used to cooking for 8-9 people my whole life.
Okay. Yeah.
Myself, and I have my son and his father, who's absolutely amazing. We're just a beautiful, happy family. And I'm like, okay, well, now we don't have leftovers for 4 or 5 days because I've made just enough for today and maybe tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah. So I learned to, everybody's getting fed.
Yeah.
Major lesson. I learned that you cannot, you have no control over the cards that you're dealt, but you absolutely have control over how you handle that deck. Okay. It's completely up to you. There's a little bit of a backstory, with my siblings and I and our journey in foster care. And by the time we were teenagers, we were back with our biological family, which was an absolute blessing. But a lot of, those traumas and those behaviors start to manifest. So seeing the different ways that not only were our strengths amplified and learning to be strong and powerful in our own right, but seeing how those traumas manifested differently in each of us. That's where I learned that even though I was raised around all of my siblings, that I'm very much an individual. And it's okay to nurture my own mind, my own disciplines, and to be my own person. And that takes a little bit of work. But, that I would say was just the major thing. Just think on your own, stand on your square, Not only will that open the doors for you to be respected, even if you're not really liked for it, you'll be respected for standing on your square. But it helps you navigate the world a little bit better too.
And you have to be able to respect yourself as well.
There we go.
You know?
Yeah.
So sometimes the best decision, you know, isn't always the easiest. You know, it might come with some struggles as far as like bringing out the best in yourself and times when you have to get out your comfort zone to be a better person. But ultimately, you know, it's about growth, right?
It's about growth.
It's about growth. I'm sorry, I'm staring at the tiara. That's nice. That is nice.
Make sure I don't have any hair in there.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Thank you.
She has it up there like it's her pet. Like, oh.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has a name?
Gorgeous.
Okay. Because that's what she is. Gorgeous. Gorge.
Sparkly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to get you one. Kings deserve crowns too. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you both. Yeah, you guys deserve crowns up in you. See?
This is true. Like a warrior. Like
you know
what I'm saying?
Do you want a scepter too? Do we?
I'll take one.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Have a real Knights in the Round Table moment.
So Ebony Fashion Week, when is this?
This is going to be on Sunday, November 12th this year. This is going to be at Washington Hall, who has sponsored the event space for the past 3 years. This P-Off is amazing. Shout out to Cypher Cafe.
Okay.
In Washington Hall. They've sponsored. So yeah, it's going to be right up there in the ballroom. Have you been to Washington Hall, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know, that's tremendous history in that building. Jimi Hendrix used to walk those halls.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. And like I said, we're close to the Central. We're close to the area where our culture has been nurtured, the majority of the space here or the time here. And it's really exciting work. It really is. It's tiring.
Okay.
Yeah, those stairs at Washington Hall, you running up and down those all day. Yeah, that's not a joke.
You build those calves up.
Yes.
Like Tina Turner. Shout out to her. Rest in peace, legend.
Oh,
Man.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is it just like one really jam-packed day or?
Yeah, we get there usually in the morning when we can early. Models, they come in, hair and makeup, they come in, and we just really just have a good time. So we have upstairs, we'll, start getting things set up, and downstairs last year we had the hair and makeup downstairs in the space, and it was nice. Everyone's spread out. The designers got their own private spaces. We featured 3 designers last year. Okay. So each one got their own private space. I noticed that as long as people are comfortable and they're not too hot, which is easy to not do in November, they'll be fine.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be a smidge chaotic as we get closer, but you'd be surprised with how much determination everyone has. Once everybody gets there, they're like, okay, well, the show's happening. So we all want this to be a great production. Yeah, so all of the screws get tightened up real nice the day of. Yeah.
Okay, so you got your models on deck, you got the food.
Oh, yeah.
You got different designers there. I'm sure you have people coming from out of town, check it out. And it's just growing and growing each year. So hopefully 10 years from now, it'll be city to city to city with your name attached to it, of course, and you can say it started out from a vision and became reality. So thank you so much. So what do you have going on these next couple months? You just hanging out, just spending time with your loved ones, paying some bills, wearing some heels?
Barbecuing quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the barefoot barbecue auntie. That's
okay.
Yeah. Well, just spending time with family, really enjoying the sun. I love the summer season. It's festival season, so we have what's coming up in August. Oh gosh, what's not coming up in August?
This is true.
So we'll be working the festivals.
You will be.
Oh yeah. We'll be working the festivals.
I didn't know. You just threw it out there.
Yeah.
So come on. Yeah, we'll be working the festivals.
Yeah, we'll be out, kind of doing some promoting. Of course, we're always taking model applications and vendor applications.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Come on, let people know. How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah.
How can they, they want a model or they just want more information? Let them know where they can find this out.
Absolutely. Yes. Hey, you. EbonyFashionWeek.com is where you want to go if you want more information or if you want to submit your application to be a model. Also, you can write to the email at ebonyfashionweek@gmail.com and someone will get back to you. Now, a lot of the time our designers pick their models, which is awesome because it's the designers know who they want to work
Yeah.
in, and but we're actually going to be doing a model call this year.
Really?
We're looking for models. We are looking exclusively for Black models, various shades of brown. That's what the word ebony means. It means various shades of brown. So those are the models that we're looking for this year. Yeah.
Do they have to be tall?
They don't have to be tall. They don't have to be skinny.
Because that's what.
You know what? Be yourself.
Be yourself.
I have usually I have exclusive a few plus designers.
Okay.
Yes. So I need my BBWs,
Come on
my
now.
fabulous queens, come
Come on
through.
now.
Yes. Even if you've never walked before, there's a few models who have never walked Ebony Fashion Week because their first runway. That's
Okay.
humbling. That's so humbling, and to see them just skyrocket.
Yeah, beauty comes in different sizes, right?
Absolutely.
And tones. And,
Every day.
Right, man.
Every day.
You
Every
know?
day. Yeah. And then, I didn't mention, I mentioned the Estee Lauder thing, but moving forward, we'll be doing more with the Fashion Week Noir platform. So in 2020, when we launched with Estee Lauder, we launched our subdivision, which is Fashion Week Noir. Fashion Week Noir it's a bit more of a chic kind of thing.
Okay.
So we're moving forward with that platform. So Ebony Fashion Week Noir, right now the platform, the titles are a bit interchangeable. As we move forward, we'll be moving forward with the Fashion Week Noir title. But yeah, you'll see more of that in advertisements and things like that. I just don't want people to get confused if they see promotions about Fashion Week Noir on the Ebony Fashion Week page.
Okay.
It's it's the same team, it's the same movement, different visions, but the same movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the same family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We got work to do.
She said,
Yes,
that's what we do.
Yeah, we got. We have things to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
she takes the heels off, put the sneakers on, and she's.
I do
going
have
in.
my flats in the car.
You do?
Yeah.
Smart woman. Yes.
Oh gosh. No.
So before you go, I remember somebody said that there might possibly be a hosting opportunity. Don't try to have amnesia now.
What?
Because you said that yourself.
What
you were
happened?
like, hey, I said, all right, I'm going to hold you to that.
What happened?
Uh-huh.
What he said? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
And you
want
were
to do?
only drinking water at that event, so you can't even be like, it wasn't me. Yeah.
What?
It was the Perrier, right? Okay.
Oh man! Oh, that was just great. Oh, the views that day were fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's rock. Going into.
No, I'm just messing with you.
No, I am though. So not only the fashion designer idea, but I'm creating my own studio space. So stories need to be told this year, and going starting at the beginning of this year, we started our launch for Fostering Fashion. So Fostering Fashion is a platform for foster youth who are interested in expressing themselves through fashion. Fashion is an incredible medium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's art.
It's art. Thank
Yes.
you. And so, I just connected with an incredible lady who's a foster mom. Her name is Felicia.
Okay.
We'll be doing some work with her family and her youth. She has 4 foster kids. They are fabulous.
Yeah,
Oh my God, they're
beautiful.
such cuties. We're going to be doing interviews and photo shoots and things with them. I want these stories to be told. There's so many untold stories here in Washington State regarding foster youth and fashion. And we're just going to kind of tie it all together and present that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Resonate with someone else. I heard Queen Latifah say years ago, and I never forgot, she said, if you're doing something from your heart, it's going to touch somebody else's heart. Never forgot about that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
why
never
she's
have to
the queen.
fake it.
Yeah, this is true.
You'll never have to put on a mask if you.
It's just
You
too it's too easy to not be real. You know what I'm saying? But too many people they want to,
That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can be real, but it seems like it's more work to be fake.
Yeah.
And I'm not even just saying like from the hip hop aspect of the word being real,
Right.
but just being who you are,
Right.
being honest.
Right.
And even if you have a vision such as yourself or such as mine, it might not be what someone else can see, but it doesn't make your vision less important.
Yes. Yes.
So just had to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's okay, like I said, to stand on your square and be an individual. It's okay to do your own thing.
Yes.
There's
Very.
space for everybody.
Come on.
There is.
Come on.
I don't know how many times this year I saw someone say, I'm going to launch this or I'm going to launch that. And, and then a couple months later I'll see
the
this
fear.
support isn't here. Or this, and I'm not, I don't want to tell anyone what to do, but no one is obligated to support whatever it is that we're doing.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that. Like, just
too.
because it was big in my mind does not mean that anyone else is going to see it as big in theirs.
Yeah, and that's okay.
You have to just believe that what you're doing is from your heart. If you believe in it, and if it's coming from who you are as a person, that it's not something you have to fake, and it's not something that won't attract what you need to make it so.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think that's, if there's anything, I really want people to remember that if you're starting something new, if you're launching a new project, don't take it personally if someone you think should be supporting you doesn't support you.
Yeah.
It's all love, and that person may love you, but I think part of being an entrepreneur or being an artist is to really dig down and do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, find new people to support you. There are 7 billion people on the planet, you know, and we cover just a small space here. There's so many people out there who will love and support whatever you're doing. So just go, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I like that. Miss Devon.
No.
Thank you so much. Thanks for gracing us with your presence and your beauty in and out. And your vision. You know, I'm excited to see what the future holds for you, because I know it's going to be big, and I'll be like, remember we talked about that on the show? And then, you'll be like, well, you got to have me on there next year, and then the year after that, we'll just make it like a series.
Yes.
And then we'll look at videotape from past episodes, and you know, and your entourage will be waiting outside, and like they are right now. But I don't want any problems. They patted me down when I came in the studio. I was like, okay, this is my show, but whatever. It's all good.
We good? Everything good? No.
Metal detectors and all. So thank you, Miss Devon Williams. And you guys at home, check her out. She gave you all her information. You can play this back if you forget, or you can just tell them one more time how they can reach out.
We'll run it back. EbonyFashionWeek.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram at Vaughnie, VAUGHNNIE. If you go to Ebony Fashion Week, Fashion Week Noir, that's NOIRE with the E at the end, because that's a feminine touch. Okay. Fashion Week Noir. You'll find information there. And then you should be seeing word from a lot of our sponsors. Okay. We have a really big sponsor who will be doing a lot of promoting for us this year.
Nice.
So keep your eye out for that. Yeah. We're going.
Stay tuned.
Can I ask you before we go, where'd you get that shirt? I need that shirt.
Like that?
Do it for the culture.
Do it for the what?
Okay. The culture, honey.
I got you.
Okay, let it be known.
I got you.
All right.
Okay, what color?
And I like that. Oh, pink, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
I like that blue too.
Yeah, that's my favorite color. You never go wrong with blue. And anybody, like I always said before, you know, I accept gifts. So if anyone's like, oh, I don't know, hey,
look, I don't discriminate when it comes to the,
you know,
beautiful things like shoes.
Yeah,
I'll take a shoe in any color.
And if you don't like them, you can re-gift them.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Actually, I did on camera. I should have said that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys as always for the support. Thank you for tuning in. And like I say, it's important to take care of others, but please make sure you take time to take care of yourself. Until next time, stay connected. Peace.